Hello everyone, this is Casey. I'd just like to welcome you all to my channel. This is my first video. I just want to tell you the story about a 50-year cold case. Calvin Lane, who was known as Bud. On Saturday, February 22nd, 1969, in Tucson, Arizona, 18-year-old Bud left home, never to be seen again. Bud's family was due to move to El Paso soon. However, with a baby on the way in the near future with his girlfriend Diana, Bud wanted to stay in Tucson. Bud's father told him he would need to get a better paying job if he wanted to stay and raise his family. You see, at that time, Bud was working at a greasy spoon by the name of Ham and Egger, which sat between the two wings of the Hacienda Motel on Miracle Mile Strip. Bud left home on that Saturday afternoon to go to a job interview, then visit his girlfriend. Bud was to interview with a man by the name of Jim Reagan, whose wife Jackie Reagan was a waitress at the Ham and Egger. Though it has not been said what job Bud was supposed to be interviewing for. Bud never returned home that Saturday for dinner, which wasn't a huge concern for his parents until Sunday morning when they woke up. Bud still had not returned. It's said that Bud's girlfriend, who he met at her work, a popular diner and hangout named Johnny's, was fearful of the people Bud associated with at the Ham and Egger. Most especially fearful of a cook that Bud befriended, who was about 10 years older than he. Bud's girlfriend would describe him as overweight, moody, secretive, and creepy. His name was either Danny Smith or Danny Shaw. Seemingly, he disappeared the Friday after Bud. As well, Jim and Jackie Reagan left town the following Monday. And by Wednesday, the Ham and Egger was closed up, and the owner, either Lloyd Ganger or L. Danger, and his wife Ruby, had also been long gone. That Sunday, after calling around to Bud's friends and the person he was supposed to interview with, who told Bud's dad he never showed up for the interview, Bud's parents went and filled out a missing persons report. 1 month later, Bud's dad went to follow up on that missing persons report. And he was told by the sheriff's deputy, "Look, your kid's 18. If he wants to go missing, that's his right." All the while, Bud's body lay in the coroner's office, as his body was found March 23rd, 1 month after he went missing. Bud's father would continue to fight and investigate everything on his own for the next 9 long years of pure hell, even following leads to Mexico and Canada, with no help or support other than family. In the meantime, Bud's girlfriend gave birth to a baby boy, September 21st, 1969, at the Hotel Dieu in El Paso, Texas. Then, in 1979, after countless hours, days, years, and sleepless nights, Bud's dad finally was able to locate his son's body in a John Doe grave in Pima County. Mr. Lane was a mortician who often checked the John Doe cards to compare the dates and descriptions with Bud, which is what eventually led him to his son's body. The body was originally found 1 month after he disappeared on March 23rd. in a shallow grave near Ryan Airfield. When Mr. Lane finally got past the hurt and called the sheriff's office, a detective jet apologized as he had not heard of the case. Whoever the original officers were somehow filed Bud's missing person report under solved cases. So the new officers had no idea there was an unsolved murder out there, also had no idea what had transpired between Mr. Lane and the sheriff's department in 1969, or the 9 years of pure hell he had endured when they met him. As they opened the case and started investigating, everything they found was information Bud's dad already knew from investigating himself. As if not heartbreaking enough, Mr. Lane was informed someone had dug his son up from the John Doe grave, and Bud would be found by 3 kids playing. Mr. Lane then had Bud moved to a family plot in Texas. In 1991, an anonymous letter postmarked Phoenix, Arizona, was mailed to Pima County Sheriff's Department that had very clear, concise information about where Bud's body had been dumped, along with other details leading police to believe there was a witness out there that may help them solve this case. Yet, as of today, this case is still unsolved. 2 weeks will be the 51-year anniversary of Bud's passing. Mr. Lane said in a news article from 1999, quote, "I have always said I hope and pray that before I die, this case is settled. I hope that can be achieved before my Maker calls me home." End quote. Sadly, Bud's dad was never afforded his one last wish, as he passed away in 2008 at 78 years old, with no answers about what happened to his son. As of today, the Pima County Sheriff's Office is re-examining the case. Hopes are someone who has that last bit of information may finally come forward. As Bud's only sibling, his sister, Lynetta, is still looking for answers. If you have any information at all, please call the anonymous tip line at 520-88-CRIME. Or you can also join Bud Facebook group at Calvin Bud Lane 50-year cold case. And we recently discovered articles with major corruption in the 1969 Pima County Sheriff's Department, which we believe plays a major role in this case. But that will be a part 2 video. Again, if you have any information, please call 520-88-CRIME. The information obtained in this video thread was obtained by family as well as the Arizona Daily Star. Thank you.